Anyway, to answer your thing, Logan, we did explain the significance of feels in the previous session.
Yeah.
Yay.
The baby.
Yep, a prototype Sonic design.
I forgot his official name was Feels.
I think it was a name for him, but for the sake of Superstar, they just call him Rabbit.
Okay.
You know what it is? I think Feels was primarily used technically, I think it was primarily used as a concept name for the Rabbit, but then it was previously considered as a prototype name for Rystar.
Bro, dang it!
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
So there you go. There's your Pixel Voxel Rabbit, rabbity thing.
Hooray!
Yay!
Rabbity thing. So he's a what do we call him next again?
A Lagomorph.
Lagomorph.
But they call him a rabbity thing as well.
So what exactly is a Lagomorph?
That's none of your damn business.
None of your damn bit. I think
No,
a
you only
Lagomorph
say
is
that
just
if it's an inventory question.
Oh, that's true. If you wonder where he always hides them, which I remember that being really funny. I remember that being really charming that they finally made that comic reference in the game. Oh,
Nice.
Well,
Wait, what?
I think they referenced it like a handful of times in Season 2 before they got to Season 3, didn't they?
Shortcut.
I don't recall if they did. I didn't know about the shortcut. Look at that.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Where'd you keep that
You know,
thing?
in
my sock. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I was actually about to say I briefly turned into a jellyfish or a aquatic creature, even though it was a rabbit. So I just underwent the entirety of Splatoon's development.
Haha!
He's a squid now. He's a
You're his
bunny
kid
now.
now.
That doesn't work.
I don't quite get it either, but I mean, I still am okay. I'm okay with what we got. Most I'll say is that in terms of that game's last ability, side order cannot come fast enough.
Right?
Oh my god, look at the mouse. He's a mouse and beef.
Adorable.
It's a bunny
And he
mouse.
We're on our way over there.
Watch out for the cats.
Was that a Sega game?
What?
The one with the cat, Choo Choo Panic or whatever.
Oh yeah, Choo Choo Rocket.
Choo Choo Rocket, was that a Sega game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sega.
it was.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to see them make a return with that.
There's that.
Technically, they did a little while ago, back when Apple Arcade was first a thing.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's also that. I know in the Knights video we mentioned stuff like having Rystar and Comic Zone come back, and also the idea of what if Knights was one of the and more things.
That was a bottomless pit.
That'd be nice.
I now learned that was a bottomless pit.
I'm trying to think. Are there any other like ones that we haven't talked in that video? Are there any other like Sega IPs that we wouldn't mind making a return during that whole return wave?
Actually, Clockwork Knight.
Oh, I remember.
yeah,
I
that'd be
love that
fun.
one. Yeah. What?
Like honestly, that's honestly a series I'd like to actually see. Like, what would they do if they were to give that a modern game? Like, would they still keep the very obviously early CG looking like character designs, or would they go for something a little more, for lack of a better word, conventional?
I feel like they probably would go with something a little more modernized. Oh, one thing I did think of that I think James might be giddy about, since Sega has shown that they've had like a pretty, pretty mostly positive relationship with Lizard Cube at the moment, what if they also had them do an Astral remake?
I would love that a lot. I think if they were to do that, though, I kind of want them to not entirely mimic the mesh of the original game and go for something a little more broad.
That's fair. I mean, like, I guess it depends, because I feel like they're...
Because not for nothing, Astral was a fucking masterclass of 2D art design, but its gameplay was fairly straightforward and simple, almost to a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I also just say that in a sense of, like, I feel like there probably would be some merit to have, like, in-game assets that actually match the look of the cinematics from that game.
Yeah. Though, all things considered, but yeah, no, I would love to see them tackle that, and honestly, as an added bonus, I kind of wonder if Pat Spaz would be interested in being one of the key art directors for that game, or art designers.
I'm sure he would, like, give up a
Good
leg
shit.
just to be a part of that.
Alright, we're at it.
Oh, damn it! You guys already made it. I'm just on the rocket.
So here comes a big thing. Is that depending on whatever you put into the character editor, Whoa!
It becomes
You get
Eggman's
to fight.
newest henchman.
Looky!
Oh!
There we go.
Fuck.
How
Now,
does
while
it...
you guys take care of the jumbled, the Clockwork Knight,
Oh.
I'm going to be dealing with.
Nice.
I'm going to be dealing with another Shills classic, the Mecha Sonic, or
Uh-oh.
Silver Sonic.
But again,
So
I
I
do
wanna
like
ask-
this idea that it basically becomes a build a Sonic battle.
I like it.
Essentially, yeah. I just, yeah, no, I think it's a great idea.
Oh.
Nice.
That was so close.
And it honestly makes up for how otherwise inconsequential the entire thing was.
Come on,
How am I still alive?
just
Because if you're not a fan of the game's multiplayer, then why else would you even bother?
How do you feel knowing you have to fight your baby, Logan?
keep moving.
I do not understand how.
Like, keep moving. We're not.
Don't jump.
I'm saying, yeah, I was like, but keep moving. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
So we try and launch on this sucker.
I just couldn't believe I fucking
Those
survived
aren't buddies.
that. Those aren't ours.
She got
Now,
the
The thing's,
bigger than
the thing's inside of Eggman.
Oh my god! I should. Oh, wow.
It was not designed for accessories in mind.
I
Hey,
can't
not think that
feel
part's real.
anything!
Oh, now I want to see
I-
how the emergency light would have been like. That would have been so funny.
Now all I'm
would've
thinking
been
of is frickin' I'm thinking of the frickin' Doofenshmirtz like, ah yes, but can yours breathe fire? Ah! That was a stupid design.
Okay, so new plan. As he's completely singed.
Oh no, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Damn it! I thought that would work.
I thought that would work.
You have to hit You have to hit Eggman, not the robot.
Oh. Well, we're back a ways a bit.
You know what? What Eggman is what Eggman's essentially doing here is the equivalent of what's the term where you have someone who's trying to corral people into doing all the work for them and treating it as
Oh,
like
no.
a
Ghost Riders?
not Ghost Riders. It's like the thing that Beyond Good and Evil 2 got in trouble for. There's a term for that. I just don't remember it.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is.
sorry.
either.
No.
You killed me, Knuckles.
I know what you're trying to say. So it's like, so they get in trouble for stealing someone's work or for.
No. It's more like they're trying to get free labor for their for development.
Yes. Like helping for. All I can think of is helping for
Exploitation?
exposure.
Exploitation, yeah.
I guess exploitation.
I mean, exploitation is definitely a word, but I know there's another specific type of word for that. I just can't remember the name
I don't know
of
why I was doing that.
it. Whatever. Future me can add in the term later.
Yeah.
Here it is right now in beautiful colors. I'm sorry.
And beautiful what?
I was just making his life a little more difficult with editing. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Here it is, now in plaid.
No, I already feel bad that like here I am like thinking James is already gonna have a pain in the butt trying to edit all this because of how much difficulty I'm having with this boss.
Come on, James, work. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
That's the other big problem. Oh, make sure to jump over the spark. That's the big problem I'm having is frickin' what I'm trying to say is that it's not bad enough that when you take damage you fall back, but in an auto scroller level when you take damage and fall backwards it's practically it may as well just be a one-hit kill anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Good shit.
Well, with that all said, Eggman's little freebie there is no longer in the picture, and I got a fruit for my trouble.
Hold on. As soon as this cutscene's done, we'll be able to use them again. There we go.
But yeah, now that since it's going to take you guys a little bit longer to finish the fight, I'm actually going to see if I can look up the term myself, because it's going to bother the shit out of me if I don't find it.
Go for it. It's all good.
I think it's the back. I don't think he'll take damage anymore.
I died.
Oh, I think you also went off the screen.
I did.
Oh dear.
It's all on you now. Once the laser on the floor happens, for Tails just fly. Amy, I don't know.
Okay.
Amy, just pray.
Just keep double jumping.
But father, I love him.
Yikes.
Father, when will you let me
Why
go
can't I
out,
use the
go out
power?
on my own? I have a whole world to see.
The sad thing is that robotic performance is still not as dull sounding as the actual performance you were
Oh, thank God.
There you go.
Yay,
I
burst.
think you actually got him for a double shot.
Which
Nice.
All right, Tails.
Which that frustrates me because that now proves that we were for the long we at least 2 times we had him down to 1 hit left.
Yep.
And
But
bam.
but thankfully you did it after so
It did
many
again!
freaking
Oh, wait.
attempts.
Oh,
You did.
Huh? What just happened?
We
Oh,
got,
Nani?
we got a bus glitch.
What was that? Hang on, let me go to world map. Does that doesn't count, does it?
Does it count? No, it counts. It counts. You can.
Oh, thank
you can
God.
Oh,
progress.
thank goodness.
I was be
That was
another
Free.
one of
weird.
That was whack.
I was gonna be so fucking mad.
another one of Eggman's devious traps.
Let me eat this now.
All right. With that said, we have a very special plan for this. Logan, if you wouldn't mind, you guys are going to be doing Act 1. I will be doing Act 2.
Alright.
So I will swap back to Sonic.
Hey, Sonic, it's been a while.
Alright, everybody.
Without the Garrus Christmas garb.
I'm out of here.
No, Amy, get back here. We gotta.
What? Wait, Amy would run away from Sonic?
That is completely out of character, Mecha.
I think she was running. I think she was running away from the situation.
Not true.
So while Sonic, Amy, and Knuckles go doing their thing, Tails suddenly separates and heads through his own part of the frozen base.
Ooh.
What?
Now, weirdly enough, unlike the other character-specific acts where you
Well,
do
now.
one or the other, it's
Good.
how do I put this eloquently? Basically, it's like the one case where you have to do one or the other, and then afterwards you move on to Act 2.
Right.
Whereas beforehand, the character act usually happens after Act 1.
Right, like usually it's an automatic thing that allows you to swap in, and you have the choice of picking the character-centric one or the Act 2. Here, it doesn't give you the choice. It'll start Act 2 when it's time.
Exactly. You have to do one or the other. So, say if you decide to do Act 1, you completely skip back Tails, and vice versa.
Huh.
Okay. We got you. Ah!
Screw this.
So, I guess it is kind of funny thinking about it now, considering that I do find it kind of weird that the character-specific acts are all, well, save for one, are all optional, considering they're like the few bits of the game that actually hold the plot.
I just Houdini'd.
That's very strange.
Yes, you did.
Ooh.
Come on.
But yeah, but I guess I can say between the two,
Oh.
I much more prefer Act Tails. First of all, I think it's a little easier to manage than Act 1, and secondly, Tails doesn't have to worry about the boss.
I didn't even notice that. That's such a silly detail. When one of them gets frozen, their eyes even do that like cartoonish, like looking back and forth thing while they're frozen.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they still do that. By the way, how's it feel handling a blue hedgehog for a change?
Not as good as jumping.
You mean flying?
I'm stuck in the wall.
That too. As you're kind of watching, there's some wackiness going on over here. This game's still kind of a little wow. This game's a little sassy sometimes.
We're ascending.
Is this what heaven is like?
I guess so. A lot of rings and just like that, it's already done. Revive, reincarnation.
Hey, look,
is
25,
real.
26, 27.
Hey!
Ugh. There we go. That was not the time I was expecting to suddenly do a drop dash right into the middle of that. Oh, thank goodness.
Damn it, I was too late. That would actually have been the perfect time for me to bring out the water powers, but I didn't think to use them quick enough.
It's okay.
But now I will.
Oh, I'm gone. There we go.
Water.
Now I disappear, and now reappear.
Water. Your tails were
And
gone.
then my tail
Yeah,
suddenly
your tails
disappeared
were
for a
gone.
moment.
Oh no.
Ow.
I mean, I'm not making up that. It's up to you. You got this.
Nice.
Yay! Uh-oh.
Also, we'll say I'm definitely digging this more classic tune that Tails
Oh.
Act. Like it actually does. It kind of gives me mild Outrun and Fantasy Zone.
I don't know what kind of laugh I had
A little
there.
bit. What is? I wonder what that. Oh my gosh! And there it is, the plot point. Shocker! Eggman has created yet another giant Death Egg thing.
Who would have thought?
Whoops.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought?
Uh-oh.
And that's actually one. That's one you'll miss if you decide to play Act Tails instead.
Fair enough.
Wah.
Take it easy there. You're causing a lot of noise.
Hey, Trip.
Oh, thank you, Trip and the Yeti friend.
Thank you, Trip.
Yep.
Trip is a friend.
Now,
too.
now Trip is fully on our side, and again, she'll bring her animal friends to help out.
Yay!
Which is good because now we have a freaking pterodactyl to deal with.
Yeah, have fun with this fight. I mean, granted, now that I think about it, oh boy.
Ooh.
And oh crap! I forgot. I gotta speed up. Oh,
Nice.
uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Why are the clones
Not
running?
gonna make it.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I'm trying. Oh,
Oh
And,
no! I'm down.
Uh-oh.
that was easy.
Knuckles.
Right.
Don't you dare, buddy.
That was easy.
Don't you think about it.
Don't you think about it,
And
Buster.
there he is.
Don't you?
Nice.
better
Whew, nice. Again, 2 minutes.
Anyway, while you guys take care of that, I'll go and forward Tails' cutscene because as he reaches the end, he notices a whole scrapyard full of Eggman's disposed of mechs.
Oh, that was a close one.
So that gives Tails an idea.
Give me blue.
Good thing I always carry one of these with me. And so he gets right to work.
Oh, come on. Or just regular run. Oh, dang. Okay. While you're doing that, I will say another problem I have with this is... careful! Oh, another problem I have with this boss... I know, I saw it. Another problem I have with this is... With this game is, as we're going to be seeing a couple of times, honestly, this game relied... Oh! Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were off screen for what... Well, no, it's not your fault. Again, this game was whack in that if you go off screen for any reason, it immediately assumes you're dead. But where was I going with this? So the issue is that this game also, I think, has an over-reliance on auto-scroll bosses.
Kinda,
So the Sonic
sorta.
Advance 2?
Just because I feel like this is at least, I think, boss number 4 that works like this, where you're running at it. And so that means that, again, you're dealing with not only the problem of... You're once again dealing with not only the problem of, you know, can you deal damage, but can you also stay on screen? Because if you take damage and also are not able to stay on screen and recover, you're dead.
I mean, I'll just say this much. This is like the only really egregious case where that's a really big problem. And it's even worse when you have to deal with the post-game campaign.
Come on, Hadouken that bastard.
When you have to deal with this thing with double health.
Nice!
Yay!
And
Second time I did that
holy
shit.
Alright, I think,
Congratulations.
and again, best of luck.
Your knuckles saved the
yeah,
day.
best of luck on that, James. I'm not doing Trip's campaign. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess we say that. Yeah, Trip gets her own campaign. Even they get to show off some of her moves.
Yep.
She controls a bit like Vector.
Ooh.
Well, we can get more into that later, but in the meantime, I'd say you guys go ahead and progress. I already showed off my cutscene.
Alright, entering Act 2 now.
So while the whole base is falling apart, Tails finally finished what he was cooking up.
Looky!
He's rebuilt all the Egomatics from past games.
Wow.
Our respected games.
Well, actually, hang on. Like, I know what the middle and right one is, but what's the left one from?
CD.
CD.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Basically, everybody gets the Egg Mech from their respective introduction game.
Which is pretty neat. Though I feel like Amy's must be glitched because it's not supposed to look like that. Oh shit! You guys are already playing.
That's what we said. Yeah, we started. It launches right into this.
I thought you were gonna swap. I thought you were gonna swap right back to
Tails.
Tails.
Oh, okay, going back. Hang on.
Cut.
We'll be right back.
Hello.
All right, we're good. We're in.
There we go. Now with Act 2, which is a full-on callback to Fantasy Zone.
So basically, it's a full. It's kind of auto scroller, kind of not, but you gotta find all of the goodies.
You want to destroy all the enemy deployment badniks.
Right.
Which, again, they act like the UFOs from Fantasy Zone. Like, again, this entire thing is just a callback to that whole game, right down to its objective.
Ow.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that at no point you get, like especially with the Trips campaign, you don't get like a little Easter egg where the mech that she pilots is just based off Opa Opa.
Right. Oh, and I guess I should say, you have 2 attacks. You have you press the jump button to fire forward, and your action button to drop missiles a la Gradius.
Yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
In fact, I think this boss is actually ripped out of the Fantasy Zone.
Oh, jeez, you guys are already at the fucking boss?
It helps when you have a lot of firepower to shoot those things.
Yeah, it does.
Sheesh. Alright then.
Ow.
Well, I'm all done here. So, okay, I was about to say, was this gonna be another caveat, like another drawback of me dressing up as Santa
Oh my
Claus?
goodness.
Nice.
Santa isn't allowed to hurt people. He only brings joy, not pain.
Oh,
Ah,
great,
you know
another
what?
one.
Fair.
Well, then again, you heard the crosswords he said to freaking what's his face, the magician, when he tried to get his hat back from Frosty.
All he
Miss.
did was say he wasn't going to bring him toys. He never said he was going to kill him.
No, I recall distinctly that he
Nice.
cracked his knuckles and stared down. I don't know.
Come here.
No,
Yeah.
you're thinking of the Russian Alec Baldwin Santa.
Jesus Christ, you guys are already done.
Again, it helps when you have a lot of firepower. But we'll wait.
There.
Is this
there.
guy shooting
That
up
is a very fair
bees?
point.
I will
What
also
are
say,
these?
I will say, to its credit, I think this is also one of the shortest Act 2s in this game.
It is.
It is. Again, it's primarily just there as a whole Easter egg.
You know what? Now that I mentioned the Russian Alec Baldwin Santa, that's another movie I'm looking forward to when we get back to our DreamWorks marathon.
Which one? Which Alec Baldwin Santa?
Yeah, Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking there. For some reason, I was thinking of freaking Santa Claus. I was like, no, that's Tim Allen.
And that one is not clearly Russian.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, for those that are watching that are curious, yes, both boss fights are callbacks to actual bosses from Fantasy Zone as well, including this egg-shaped sun-looking doofus.
I don't think they were supposed to allow you to still control this. Like usually, it's like frozen, but I'm having fun with this.
No, it's always like this.
I like
cool.
it. Keep having fun.
Even if you're playing solo, it's always like this. And say if you decide to proceed as normal, you drop a shot, or if you want to go back to the world map, you drop the bomb.
Fair, we will do that. All right, as soon as you get to the thing, and we are hopefully fast approaching the what is he called again? Is it still the Death Egg?
Egg Fortress.
Egg Fortress.
Yeah, they call it something different. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm good to go. Let's go.
Starting now.
Here we go.
Yep.
Now it's time for the final zone of the game.
Yeah.
The auto zone. I mean, what?
I will say Act 1, not that bad. It's gonna be later.
Act 2 is something else, but I do like the concept.
Yes. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Begin.
All right, strap in, boys and girls. Time for another Death Egg special. The Egg Fortress.
The final zone.
We have to hurry.
We have to hurry.
hurry.
Hey, Eggman, I'm here. Time for me to deliver your yearly coal.
What?
No, I've been a good boy, I swear. And look, everybody, it's totally the end. No, I don't know. I think they confirmed that's not supposed to be the end.
They confirmed it's not the end, even though the graphic it looks exactly the same as the end. So, I don't know who the hell they were fooling.
You don't understand, Sonic. I was there from the beginning.
I was there from the beginning.
I was actually
Hey,
going
Rick.
to joke and say, could we call that the beginning if it's not the end?
But why would it be a purple moon?
We call it the Once Upon a Time.
That's fair.
Onceler.
That's gonna be a concept to a Doctor Who stage
A Doctor
or
Who?
Doctor Who episode.
Who
The
stage?
Once Upon a, as opposed to the giggle, the Once Upon a Time. Wow!
Also, hello, there's Sonic CD enemies.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's something I definitely noticed regarding this game as a whole. Like, they still have the new badniks here and there, but they definitely weren't afraid to reuse a couple of oldies, like ranging from the Motobugs and Crab Meats. Actually, never mind. I don't think Motobug brought back, but Crab Meat certainly was. And then you got the ones from Sonic CD, like you see here.
Which one would you say is more of a Goomba, the Motobug or the Crab Meat?
Goomba.
Good question.
I'd say Motobug.
I would say it's
see the
Motobug.
Crab- yeah, Motobug would make sense,
Motobug.
because they're the very first enemy you ever come
Fuck.
across.
Sorry,
Oh no!
Fuck.
Knuckles!
Knuckles, contribute.
Oh. Oh.
That's like his catchphrase, like Fred's.
Fuck!
Like Scoop.
Yeah, treasure.
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 God, that's like one of our
Landmaster.
Orville.
Landmaster.
Grandmaster!
That's why I'm trying to make a Star Fox
Taunt.
reference.
I
Landmaster.
remember Brawl Taunts.
what, like-
Landmaster.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Going back to the treasure thing, I know the person himself is a little hit or miss with a lot of people, but that's still one of my favorite videos where he just like analyzes all the Scooby characters and just like a lot of the out-of-pocket things he says in that video, like particularly with Fred at one point where he goes like, "There are no rules. Fred is a lawless god in a forsaken land."
I'm okay.
Are you
Okay,
okay?
I do think this is a neat idea for a stage gimmick of like having to like jump to maintain your rotation. Whoa!
Christ, you guys are well ahead of me.
We can fly over most auto.
One of us can
scrolling
fly.
sections. One of us can fly. The other one can fall with style.
Well, I just gave you guys an even bigger lead. I died.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Wait,
Ring
what?
knuckles. Ring knuckles.
Santa died? What?
Santa did not die.
Santa. But you can't kill the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that's
He just
what
gets
I'm saying.
reincarnated.
I was about to say, and MB, you can't kill Santa. He doesn't exist.
It will actually will be like it actually. Go ahead. Go ahead, James.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, I was okay. Then following off the idea of killing Santa, then yes, it would be like the Santa Claus. In which case, Eggman would be cursed to become the next Sonic.
I went
or the next
fucking
Eggman, the next
backwards.
Santa. Jesus.
You know, like now I'm just imagining like that. You know that scene in the first Santa Claus where like Tim Allen he tries to shave the beard but it just grows back magically. I imagine Eggman's trying to do that. Like he tries to shave the quills off his head and he looks in the mirror. They just grow back. I'm in big trouble.
Just a little belly. Does this look like a little belly fat to you?
The freakiest part in hindsight was the bit where his heart rate sounded like Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, yeah.
He lives and
Did-
breathes Christmas.
Do you think Sonic's heartbeat would sound like Green Hill Zone?
Any Sonic song for that gimmick would sound like an irregular, like super fast heartbeat.
Well, I mean, that fits for him.
You know what? No, Sonic's heartbeat. The sound of Sonic's heartbeat would literally just be "It doesn't matter."
I was about to say Green Hill just for the lulls.
I mean, fair.
Sonic's
But I
heart.
would-
Sonic.
you know,
Son-
it would be the Adventure 1 version of "It Doesn't Matter" because of how often that song fucking plays during that game.
Fun fact: Did you know? Did you know?
What the?
Did you know?
Oops.
Sonic's heartbeat was actually. I'm so sorry, my friends. Yeah, did you know? Sonic's heartbeat is actually the sound that many people associate with the slap bass to frickin' City Escape in Sonic 2. Whoops.
I was literally
About
about
that
to
lead
say,
that we had.
would it be City Escape?
Oh.
I like City Escape.
Me too.
Me too.
It's a good time.
Oh my god, no!
Yes?
You know what Sonic's heartbeat really would be?
What's that?
What?
The drowning music.
Oh god, that's too real. That's scary
Go
because
ahead,
that
my
would
friends.
actually be what your
No.
heartbeat is like.
Actually,
And there
I
we
don't
go.
know why, but one that just came to mind would be the Sonic 1 title screen. You know, the... doo, 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 doo.
Alright, we'll chill out here. We made it through Act 1. I guess while we were talking about City Escape,
I really gotta let go of this of Santa's bag here.
that's making us a lot
But
harder.
we need our present, Santa.
I know we've been talking about this a bit with Cityscape, and I don't. This isn't to say that. Oh, nice, a free fruit. This isn't to say that they would actually do it. Do you think we're getting close to the time where we could get a second Generations?
What would he really add on?
I feel like it's come to a point now where a second generation probably wouldn't be the greatest idea.
I mean, like the idea is that you would just take new stages from the games that they had done. Like, what about?
But then how are we going to explain that they came back because we got rid of the time meter?
That's true.
Logan, no, here's the thing. We already have a second Sonic Generations. It's called Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough. And with that, James
No,
has made Act 1.
no. We already have a second generation. It's called Sonic Forces.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Maybe
yeah.
it wasn't a good idea after all, then.
That's
Alright,
right.
well that said, I'm all good to go. Let's keep going.
Start. Here's the big MacGuffin that he's figured out.
Suddenly Eggman knows how to manipulate time and space.
Huh?
Maybe this explains how he got into Generations on that note. But,
Time stones.
so as you were saying, Doug, kind of a nifty idea for this Act 2.
Yeah.
So,
Now we get to play through through Act 1 again, but in reverse.
with everything
Now that I
all
have to-
falling apart.
Now that I have the power, now that I have the power to control time, I can enjoy that sandwich as many times as I want.
Hey, quick thought. Whatever happened to that whole scheme about Eggman wanting to harness the power of dragons?
Got me!
Oh, that's right. That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, they kind of just forgot all about that.
Man.
Oh, shit.
Wah.
Yeah, I don't understand what was even supposed to happen with that. Like it was supposed to be like with Trip, and then like they
I'm
don't.
fully dead.
Oh, no!
Wait, you are?
Oh no, they
Yeah.
did that thing again.
Oh, not
Oh no,
again.
there it goes. That fixed it.
Oh, sure, he can come
There
back.
he is.
Wait,
Fine
wait,
with us.
hang on.
Sorry, Mecha.
But your thing's all faded.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
like, you're technically alive, but you're also faded. So, are you really alive? I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Wait, I actually hold on. Go forward. Can you take damage from these lasers still? Okay, you can. Okay, so you
Yeah.
are still there. Wait, where are
He's
you,
still-
Amy?
He's still tangible.
Amy?
Joe will respawn once we get out of this.
If you get out of this.
If it's good.
Almost there.
I'm also surprised you guys didn't know you can jump on the walls and the floor.
If it's
to
not
scoot down.
good.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just imagining just that with Orban Cube after it's like, oh, Eggman's not gonna be happy when he gets out. You mean if he gets out? If
Here.
it's good.
Fish card.
If
Fish
it's
card.
If it's
Fish card. Which movie is next in that?
Actually,
again?
would
Meet
that
the
work better
Robinsons?
if it was in the inverse?
Hercules.
Ah, Hercules. Right.
I need some rings.
Well, I know movies from Hercules, but
Why am I still doing this? I don't need that.
And sorry, wait, what was your question, Steve?
No!
I'm sorry.
Would that joke work better if the roles were reversed, where it's like Orbot that's concerned at first, but Cubot reminds him of if.
Yeah, I think that would probably be more fitting.
I actually can't load into this level because since the elevator's descending so fast, and when you press A to hop in, you hop into the screen. If Mecha and I try to hop into this elevator, we just end up going off screen anyway.
There you are.
Well, oh, now I'm the one that's proper dead. Oh no, I'm back.
Oh no, damn!
Why is it this like screen that does it? I'm sorry.
You're
Mecha.
double faded too, man. That's weird.
Also, I know I'm in the middle of a wrecking ship, but I want to get some coins first.
Yeah, again, I don't know why I decided to do this again. But he was like right there, my freaking instincts tell me, go, giant ring pretty, go in.
Yes, pretty ring.
Oh, there I am.
There's just some things you can't ignore, even when you're doing it for the sake, even though you're technically doing a quasi-race.
Bro.
Come on.
Oh,
guys.
Knuckles!
Guys, you locked me out of the house again.
Guys, what the fuck?
Guys,
Really?
Guys, out!
shortcut. Whoa. Hey, I'll take that.
Oh, oops. What the
Aw,
fuck?
nuts.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Just go under.
Oh, well,
That is not under.
Now you guys can stall for time.
Curses.
Fall.
We can just fall. Screw this.
Do a little dance.
Falling still gonna take a little bit.
Yeah, because you gotta wait
This
till
is-
that timer runs
And
out.
I'm free.
That is a long way down.
They don't expect you to actually do this. So,
falling.
Imagine just. Oh, hey, what was that?
It's a medal.
What
Oh.
the heck?
There's a medal at the very bottom.
that's a medal?
Yeah.
Huh. That's actually wild.
That's a woman?
You
That's
did it!
You failed!
My favorite.
Alright, left turn.
Oh, that is a woman, alright.
I don't like that.
Actually, you know what? The bit from Chowder. You're a whole lot of woman. I like that. I like that.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, that's right. I don't know if
Trying
we
to get
talked
my
about.
flirt on with a lady. That's
I
a
don't know if we
lady.
talked about. That's a lady. I don't know if we talked about it yet, but I am stoked. I mean, I don't know if we talked about it like in a video, but I'm stoked that they finally announced a new season of Jellystone.
Oh, I'm excited about that because
I almost thought that the show was more or less dead in the water.
Not only that, they've announced that, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Questionable writing could happen, but we both have the exact same level of greed.
Oh,
I know.
actually, shit, nice. I actually cheat that part.
But we have, they've claimed that in they claimed that in the new season of Jellystone, they're actually going to include some old cartoons veterans like Billy and Mandy, supposedly, or Grimm in it.
I mean, technically, they are considered. I guess in some ways they are considered nostalgic.
Has anyone here ever
you
checked
think-
out that adult? Has anyone here? Oh, go ahead.
Well, first off, do you think they might use that opportunity to also reference Chowder, considering they and Jellystone are made by the same person?
Technically, yeah.
They could do that.
I mean, honestly, good.
Do you think? I was gonna say, has anyone here ever seen that Adult Swim broadcast block, Checkered Past?
I have not.
No.
Me with cable?
I mean, that's true.
All right, we're at the beginning.
Have you ever? Oh my lord! Okay, we're almost there. Have you? What's your favorite of the Cartoon Network shows, MB? Okay.
Let's get rings.
I'm waiting.
That's a good question. I mean, I could technically say this, but it also moved to Boomerang. Sonic Boom. But not that. I did enjoy. What was it? Camp Lazlo. That was another fun one.
Oh yeah, Camp Lazlo.
Yeah, Camp Lazlo was Cartoon Network.
Brace yourselves.
Courage
The sad thing is, the sad thing is, I have more nostalgia for that show than the guy's other work, Rocko's Modern Life.
That is true.
I sadly did not watch that show.
To be fair, MB, that was before your time.
Yeah, I'm kind of an inverse, but that's mostly because I did have more nostalgia with Nickelodeon than I did Cartoon Network. Which, even though I
Very
did watch
true.
plenty of Cartoon Network as well.
We all have to be coordinated.
Oh, jeez, you guys are
Yep.
already at the boss. Jeez, you guys are already at the boss fight. I only just caught up.
We'll see what happens.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. They'll make up for it by taking twice as long.
So I say Mecha.
I mean, yeah. It also depends on if the programming is willing to cooperate with them today. Let me see if maybe. I'm 1 ring short.
Well, I'm out.
Oh no!
And
Well, have fun, y'all. Because now I'm going to fight him too.
We have to be coordinated.
Wait, what just
Yeah,
happened?
we really have to be
We
coordinated,
we
Mecha.
went back. So this is the boss
Oh, no!
that I don't. Whoops. This is the boss that I don't think was. I flat out don't think this boss was designed with the game's marketed, highlighted feature in mind.
Yeah, it was not. You can just say that for the game as a whole.
Left.
Very unfortunate.
But most especially with this boss fight right here, because basically what's going on is that you're pretty much running around this very fake ring effect, for lack of better, like circular arena, and depending on your positioning, well, that can cause problems.
Is he-
Oh
no!
So, what do we call this thing? The
Goofies.
egg. The
I'm calling
egg,
it
the
kind
egg Emperor, to
I'll-
0.5, or the egg Yokozuna.
I would say based on its appearance, I'm kind of feeling like Egg Shogun.
Yeah, egg Shogun would make sense.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Also, for what's worth, the first phase of this fight isn't too bad. It's the second one that can go eat my dick.
I thought you were dead, man.
I thought I was too.
Man, if
Okay,
only I
was
had one more ring.
Whoa.
Left.
Was it Logan or James that said it was called the X Shogun?
Logan technically said it first.
Okay, well, now I'm
Logan
just
called it a
imagining
Shogun.
you cut to the egg plushie. The Egg Shogun!
Logan called it. Ah!
I've been half tempted to go back and watch a lot of the playthroughs of Clements that I missed, because I remember loving a lot of his Sonic ones growing up.
Yeah.
God, I
Like,
remember watching
there's
his,
that, I was just about to say, another one I remember was the DuckTales one, because there was a point, he was mentioning a milestone that he achieved during the DuckTales one, and he went on, this fake rant about what has my life become? Why don't women love me? I could be spending this time having lots of sex instead of playing these stupid video games! Okay, I'm sorry. I overreacted. Anyway.
Ouch.
I really don't like this.
You're doing great, Doug. You're doing great.
Man, this Shogun really is beefed up. I figured
Right.
that would have been the end of it,
This man is caked up.
right?
Give.
He's caked up in metal, baby. Ow. And this is only, and thankfully we're only just dealing with Eggman today. There we go. That's it for phase 1.
I'm still on phase 1.
The epic show. You know what? This truly is the next Sonic Rivals, where Sonic and Knuckles go compete against who beats Eggman first.
Yeah.
Shit!
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Eggman now uses his newfound timey-wimey powers to nullify Sonic's victory and go straight into his second phase.
It fell through.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. It what?
Yeah, the floor is just randomly spazzing.
Ooh.
I really wish that
Oh
counted.
jeez. So now Eggman's going to be rampaging from the left side of the screen at all times. And you know, it's a good thing that Sonic was positioned squarely in the middle.
Yeah. Sure would be a shame
Logan?
if during practice rounds of this you would somehow be a little bit closer to the edge than you would like, and he would automatically squish you in the process.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, Logan would be RB, which, big enough, we'll be right back.
Oh boy.
Well, he did say that you can keep playing without him. You just have to pull him into the fight.
I mean, that's also
Alright,
true.
let's go, Mecha.
It gets more.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Now it's just Tuss who has to hold down the fort.
I did not like how I had to do that solo for a bit.
You were doing great,
So
Doug.
during that whole bit right there where Eggman literally utilized his gravity bender to keep Sonic in midair, you technically can
Nice.
hover over to the head and try to hurt him that way, but it's very risky to do, so I would ill-advise doing
What
that
is going
unless
on?
you're, like, super close by.
Uh.
Oh, what's going on? What happened?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Well, the floor was disappearing is what happened.
Ha! Logan was literally the Band-Aid keeping the whole thing together.
Ooh.
Logan, the ultimate Band-Aid solution.
Let's
The
see.
good band-aids.
Maybe that's why Logan left. He realized the Band-Aid was getting
Just keep
worn
running.
off, and he went to get a new one.
Oh,
Easier said than
what
done.
happened? Ooh.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm not tempting it. I'm already out of bullet time.
Oh boy.
Oh, is this when he's gonna do the thing now? Yep, this is when he's gonna do the thing. This part sucks!
Well,
Well, good news, boys. You might still have a chance to beat me.
Uh-oh.
I'm just doing what I can.
Assuming we don't spaz.
Yeah.
That is true.
are you allowed to say that anymore?
Maybe not in the UK, but
Oh, no, Amy.
Oh boy.
Is
Oh my
is that still a thing, Doug, where you're not allowed to say spaz in your area?
It's one of them, yeah.
it's spastic.
Yeah.
Understood.
Not sure why they call that a particular offensive word, but I mean, who am I to judge? There's a lot of weird shit we say that is considered offensive, even though it's really not.
Yeah. Like, I know in... I don't know where it was, but apparently there's a gesture that you can do with your arms where it's like you flex one arm and you put your hand on the muscle. It's apparently an offensive gesture in some regions.
Oh yeah, the fucking, what was her name? The that one World War II icon.
Oh yeah, but I remember because like that was something. I don't know if it was Splatoon or another Nintendo game, but one of the characters did that. And they actually had to censor it.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The Inkling girl did do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Mommy.
I knew it was Splatoon related.
You were on the money. You just forgot about the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You ever notice how Logan always ducks out of the most bullshit parts of the reporting?
Thank you, Logan.
You know, that could be it. Like,
Oh,
for all we
no.
know, he might still be. For all we know, like, I know it says deaf and dare, but for all we know, he might still be in the call, just watching and waiting till you're done.
Well, to be fair, that's his sound mix. That's Stefan, not his actual account. Like he always relies on the mute button. We can never tell if he's actually muted or not until he stays silent.
If you get hit, I need those rings.
Speaking of,
I don't want you to get hit, but like, please, so I can have a ring.
Well, we need some extra hitters.
Oh no, I agree with you. I'm just laughing at the circumstance.
Nice.
Yay!
Not giving me enough time to actually hit him.
You need to get Snickers. You're not new and you're hungry.
Just go right.
Well, there goes nothing. Fuck.
Uh-oh!
Give me the ring.
have another.
There we go. Oh, I got him!
Yay!
I got him!
Nice.
Yeah!
I'm the most difficult one, too.
Oh, right.
Like, damn. I did it. The game is now over. At least for me, anyway.
Well, for you.
Oh no, Amy!
Oh, that was funny.
Ugh.
Phew. Happy holidays, you dumb fuck. Now get out of here.
Well, that's not so much for Yuletide spirit.
Shit.
Like I said, I came here to deliver your coal, and you got it and then
How
some.
did you not get that ring?
And then the base explodes.
I didn't.
No.
But thankfully, our heroes managed to escape in time with the one egg shuttle they had left.
Oh,
You'll look them all smushed together.
I love a little squishies.
Tight fit, no? Now, depending on who you actually end the game with, the cutscene actually does change. Like Sonic, Sonic and the Tails, Sonic and Amy get a little celebratory sequence. Tails, they actually show him actually escaping from the entire place. And then with Knuckles, you may be wondering why Knuckles was nowhere to be seen. It's because in his ending, he actually gets dropped back off on Angel Island and doesn't present himself in the plot anymore after that.
Yeah.
Well, that was considerate of him. For just dropping him off at his house on the way home.
Yeah,
That's
though it
nice.
does kind of make for a slight weird inconsistency with one other post-game thing we'll be showing off later.
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun now, isn't it?
Right? So yeah, well, you know what? It's probably a blessing that you guys are still in the middle of the boss fight because these
I don't know
credits
how that
are
worked.
fucking
I don't know
long.
either.
Y'all are just gaming, man.
Yeah,
So while
we're just
they-
gaming.
While they suffer, actually, I was about to say final thoughts, but I feel like we should probably save that for after the other campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a good point because, well, you know what? I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter because I did actually shorten the credits for the post recording I did for Trip's campaign in the final story.
Okay.
That was close.
So I mean, honestly, again, I'll just go ahead and get mine at the very least. Like, I still think, for what it's worth,
Ow.
I think Superstars, much like Frontiers before it, does feel like it has a good enough
I died.
foundation, but it also, then again, this is also a foundation that's been with the franchise since its inception.
Whack it.
So, in general, it's like, you know what? Hype is onto something. I'll save my final thoughts for later, because honestly, I don't have enough fucking brain power to give them out right now.
That's okay.
I mean, I don't blame you.
I was
That
gonna go
this
super.
boss looks like it does take a lot out of you.
A bit, yeah.
It really does.
Do you have things you want to share, MB, while we wait on everything?
No, I'm just trying to watch and help support from a visual standpoint. But, so no, my thoughts right now are just like, oh goodness, I hope this goes okay. And praying for your sanity.
Well, I mean, it could have gone worse.
Whoa!
You're right.
Like, honestly, I'm still surprised, like, as far as, like, when I was... Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that with all the times I've been using, Santa Sonic, the only thing that truly messed up was the homing attack on those purple blocks.
That was so weird.
Because those purple blocks... That was weird, and it's hopefully something they do end up fixing later, but that's... It's so weird, because, like, the purple blocks are primarily there so that for... They're technically supposed to be, they're unbreakable unless you use a Chaos Emerald power. Like, you
I'm back.
will work on it.
Welcome
There
back.
you are.
Welcome back.
So,
So-
Logan, good news and bad news. Good news is, James beat the boss. Bad news is,
Thank
you
God.
guys haven't.
I don't care. Literally do not care. The fact that one of us has beaten it, good enough for me. I'm gonna follow and support Doug. Have we already started giving up our... Jesus. Have we already started giving our opinions on the game?
Not yet,
James
but
says
if
he
you wanna
wanted
go
to
ahead
wait
and,
until...
give your... Well, I'm gonna wait until the last video. But if you guys want to go ahead and give your thoughts, then by all means, go ahead.
I completely forgot. That's right. Okay, how about this? For now, since this is gonna be pretty much the end of our adventure, Mecha and Doug and I will give our opinions on the co-op campaign.
Well, for now,
Okay.
I'll just say this right now. Try to finish the fight if you can. I mean, I'm still on the credits, but I'll give it until after the credits are done before I call
Bullshit.
No, really, he is on the credits still.
Yeah, that's shit.
You got
Shit.
Whoa!
Oh my! And that's the thing that's annoying. Is that like, there's only one of us on screen. Why is it still trying to like?
I think the biggest problem is that, a lot of these instances only relied on, I think the problem is that there's multiple flags going off at once, because these were primarily designed with only one character's flags being tipped off.
Right.
So I guess it also, maybe it's also a matter of, your positioning that's also what causes some of these weird fuck-ups to
I
happen.
believe it is.
So right.
I mean, hell, if it also makes you happy, Logan, I did manage to get to the second phase.
That is good. At the very least, I'm glad that my being absent. We're currently baking cookies and we're almost done.
Yay!
What kind of cookies?
These really cool. Whew,
That was cool.
these really cool.
That was so close.
That was very close.
Tails die.
This very cool style of cookie that we're trying, where basically, I think it just kind of came to my mom one day. Oh nope!
Oh my god.
Don't show up yet.
Oh, thank god. I was about to say, why the fuck did you stop?
I forgot that was what that
Go
phase
get it, my
was.
minions.
Okay, hang on.
Did Amy
But
get
yeah,
a
it's
ring?
like they didn't mind us on the cookie because now we're curious.
The type of cookie is, my mom just kind of messed around and figured it out one day. Of basically take your classic box of cake mix, mix that with some Cool
Cake
Whip
mix?
and a single egg, and
Jesus.
you make cookie batter out of that.
No!
Ooh.
No!
Well, now that just begs further questions, like what type of cake mix did she use?
Strawberry.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one. It's funny because my mom's actually been on a bit of a baking spree herself, making a bunch of desserts as Christmas gifts for some of the people at church and whatnot.
Well, that's sweet. Even
This is-
distribution.
This is not James. This is not gonna happen. I don't
This ain't
think.
cool.
Not by the time.
Again,
Not by the time you reach the end of your credits.
Well, again, that's why I want you all to experience just how agonizingly long these credits are, and just stare in bafflement as to why they keep doing this.
You've killed me, Tails.
Sorry.
Ooh.
After freaking Colors and Colors Ultimate, you think they would have learned their lesson. But no, they make their credits so long because they don't think to actually shrink down the text and fit it all in, within the screen so that people, everyone gets credited within the span of 3 minutes.
Oh, Amy.
You know,
Very nice.
I remember Generations having a pretty brisk cred sequence.
Well, it also helps too that in the background they were showing off all the games that game was representing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gave you something to look at. That's the problem. Is I don't know why I
Or,
keep doing that.
More games need to do credits like the Spider-Man games do, or heck, movies in general, where there's a primary credits dedicated to the people that actually developed the game, and then add in a whole longer credits that just details everyone else nobody gives a crap about that can easily be skipped.
We say this respectfully to those people. You guys are very nice people. James is just saying this because this credits goes on for way too long. You guys are good people, Mister.
Be real though, Logan. You're totally thinking the same thing.
I really don't care who brought coffee to work on one day of the week, and then now they get to be considered a contributor for the whole thing.
Or I don't care about the financial, political divisions that actually were there, that were involved with trying to, make sure the game could even get released in the first place. That's all great and all, but that's all that's miscellaneous shit.
It's definitely.
I don't care about the people who run the freaking Persian division of Sega or whatever, or
It's definitely names.
Slovakia or whatever, or hell, even the freaking Americas. I just care about the people that actually made the game.
There are definitely. You're right. You're absolutely right. Those are definitely names that are better saved for the About Us page on the Sega website. Like,
Exactly.
have it be there if you're truly
I just
curious
care about
to
the
learn.
developers. I care about the people. I care about the people that
The
you know,
artists,
actually
the
contributed.
animators,
Like you know, they gave a little special mention to Evening Star, which is fantastic. Like that's great because considering you know this is working off the backbone of Mania's whole engine.
Right.
And then it's like you know whenever there's voice actors, there's you know the 3D artists, the freaking just like the 2D artists. Like again, the actual creational people. That's the shit I care to see. Anything beyond that is just pure filler to me. And why most people tend to... The only reason why people still stick around for the credits is primarily for post-credits scenes or whatever. Like seeing Sonic get enlisted in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, even then, that's not even a good excuse because, like, the way some games are designed, you can still be able to see that post-credits scene even if you skip the credits.
Which, you know, which was great. Like, keep doing that. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things where, like, it's... Some people need to be better about how they handle credits these days, especially, like, we don't want any more Mighty Number 9 problems, or Sonic Colors Ultimate, or this.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid you have to sit through, like, 30 minutes of this stuff. But yeah, no, all that bitching and moaning aside, like... You know, I'll at least give my thoughts on the main campaign as a whole. Like, again, it's just the boss fights and the slightly middling, the slightly half-finished, like, musical pieces here and there that are my biggest issue with Sonic Superstars. Otherwise, I'd still say it's pretty solid.
Can you actually deal damage to him during this?
Oh!
You got your ring.
Good shit. I actually managed to get my ring back.
Yeah, you did.
Nice. But otherwise, I would probably put this on a similar... if I were to put this on a totem pole, I'd probably put it just above maybe Sonic 1. And maybe... just, I don't know. I would say around the same as Sonic 2, but even Sonic 2 is a little more, you know, solidly designed than this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not happening. I can see you're near the end of your thing. Okay, so I'm gonna say...
Well, it was an effort.
So I'm gonna say my opinions of the co-op.
Fuck this boss.
Yes, fuck this boss in particular. This boss was not designed for. This boss was not designed with co-op in mind. That being said, again, whoever was responsible for allowing you to not have any lives, so that you could just continue as often as you can. Hey, nice. Props to them. That was very much appreciated. That is
your one victory you have over Mario Wonder.
Otherwise, this could have been far more frustrating. So that is appreciated. Again, the music could be better. Better instrumentation would have improved that. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, this game is just kind of average for me. It's somewhere in between Origins and Sonic 4, I guess. Like, it's a little bit better than Sonic 4.
Origins is a compilation, so that's not even fair.
Fair, but yeah, it's just kind of meh for me. What are your thoughts?
I'd say it's above the Sonic 4 games at the very least. I'd say maybe on the same caliber as Sonic 1, considering, that was the first go and all that, but I don't know. I'm willing to give this game a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt, but that's just because I'm kind of a dirty, unapologetic Sonic 2D Sonic fan.
Yeah.
And I can at least say, unlike certain 2D games, at least this one has proper physics.
Correct.
You know what?
What were your thoughts on it, Doug, the co-op?
I'll probably save them when we do trips, because I'm too angry.
Okay, how about you,
dear.
Mecha? Do you have any thoughts on the co-op? Yeah.
Just, it's unanimous. Co-op didn't need to be a thing. Like, I'll just, repeat what I said earlier. Same screen co-op and Sonic do not mix at all.
No.
It never has, never will, and I don't think they should keep bothering, because it always fails each and every time. Like, Sonic is way too fucking fast to really allow other characters to keep up with him, or anyone else that's a competent player.
Because I think you did raise a good point. Is that even in the chaotic fun of the fact that, thank goodness, they don't allow a lives counter. 90% of the time when Doug and Mecha and I were playing, I imagine they can vouch for it. The problem is that it's cool and all, but with how fast one or all of you are going, it kind of just boils. Most of the gameplay is just, oh god, quickly jump. Oh, okay, I'm off screen again. Okay, I'm back in. All right, let's try and jump again. Oh, okay, off screen again.
It makes it not fun.
It's very sporadic. It's a lot of flailing and hoping for the best.
yeah, no. There's a reason why it's like Mario can do it just fine. Sonic is way too fast to literally allow his friends to keep up with him.
So
And I mean, that's just his whole gimmick, and I think he should stick with that and just focus on letting these be super solid, like, single-player experiences. Don't bother forcing in the multiplayer shit unless it's split screen and, you know, not a broken mess like Superstars made it out to be.
And if you're gonna make your feature like be a huge marketing point, maybe make sure it works, Sega, before you make it like the crux of your entire marketing. Hype, MB. What did you guys think?
I mean, I had a fun time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you were gonna speak first. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I had a fun time hanging out with y'all watching this game. I do agree that for it like really selling the whole multiplayer deal, there are a lot of like, I don't know, just like quality of life things that they really should have put into it better. And I do think that maybe your own screen multiplayer would be a better call for this instead of doing like a localized multiplayer.
I mean, this game's multiplayer mode lets you,
split
you know,
screen.
fight with others on that, and also lets you like play with other players online. It's like,
Right.
wouldn't those resources have been better handled for like the actual the stuff that actually people care about?
Yeah,
an actual online
that would
Not
be
for
a lot
nothing.
better.
Like the battle mode in this game was a pure afterthought. Otherwise,
Okay,
Right.
I got you. Okay, my apologies, but yeah,
Right.
a lot of this stuff is just like y'all being on different, like either being on screen for brief moments and then like getting off screen. Just seems like it didn't help with the play. But other than that, I mean, I like the visuals of this game. The story's fun in a way, but I definitely think that boss was very brutal to y'all.
oh, Andy, you haven't even seen the worst of it.
And again, the saddest part is that boss could be made all the less brutal if you simply just half its HP. Half its HP,
Or put
and it's
checkpoints
so
in
much.
too. That might be a good
Yes.
idea.
Yeah, putting checkpoints is the most important thing because it's so debilitating when you end up dying fairly late into the second phase, only to die and then need to have to start the entire fight again from square one.
I recall that we
just
measured it
dumb.
out. That boss. Yes, we measured it
Yeah.
out. That boss can take at least 5 minutes even to get back to that second phase. And it's such a time sink. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah.
Go ahead, Hype, before we wrap up.
Same thoughts as what I mentioned earlier, in that I do think that I do want to eventually give this game a shot, and I do think just the single player, like just going off purely the single player, I do feel like it looks like a game that has plenty of merit in what it's trying to do, and it does a good job of what it's trying to do for the most part. But, you know, obviously there are a handful of things that still hold it back from being on par with, like, Sonic 2 or 3 and K or Mania and whatnot. But, yeah, as far as co-op goes, there really is no point to it. Like, outside of just seeing the amusing insanity of other people playing it, there really is no point in dabbling in it.
And it really needs to be stressed, ladies and gentlemen. This is the primary reason why I wanted this to be like a dual screen sort of playthrough, because I wanted to show, like, if we were to just do the same, like the multiplayer stuff strictly, then it would have been an absolutely miserable experience. And I don't think that's entirely fair to Superstars, because I do think it's single player, aside from the blemishes with the boss fights, is still a very solid Sonic game.
It is one of those, but you do bring up a very a very interesting point in that it's one of those rare instances where, yeah, us playing co-op would have actually detracted from our experience playing this game for the channel.
Exactly. There's already plenty of people out there that have only shown up the multiplayer and have had an absolute, it made for fun riffing material, but it was also an absolute miserable time for a lot of them, I can imagine.
Yeah. So and that's when you know you've made a co-op game that didn't work.
Exactly. So, yeah, I hope you all appreciate one of my harebrained schemes actually working out in the long run. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling mighty generous. Next time we're gonna do a live playthrough of Trip Story, but that's purely on my hands.
Oh boy.
So you guys don't have to worry.
Stay tuned, everybody, for Trip Story and what will lead into the finale of Superstars.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Well, that tops the joke I was gonna say.